sure. All right, Gabbie, as soon as you start speaking, we could time you and you're good to go.
Hello, everyone. My name is Gabbie Santos, and I'm humbled and grateful to run to be your internal vice president for the upcoming school year. It's amazing to be with you all tonight as we collectively take a step in shaping the future of Troy Phi, our family, through this election process. Family. That is exactly what TP is to me and to so many of us. My early childhood was split between the Philippines and America, and I was constantly moving back and forth. And despite being surrounded by fellow Filipinx folks in both locations, I struggled with reconciling my identity with my culture. I grappled with not feeling Filipina enough when I first moved to Manila and not American enough when I moved to LA. And being this kind of cultural outsider, I couldn't help but feel lost and left behind wherever I go, in some sort of perpetual in-between. But when I came to Troy Phi, I realized that we're all in the same boat, learning, growing, and evolving. That there's beauty in not knowing, and that there's a great accomplishment in the mere willingness to learn with your community. That's exactly what I learned in my intern semester freshman year, and continue to learn with all of you every day. When I think of my why, when I think of home, and when I think of the people I will always come back to at the end of the day, I think of Troy Phi and I think of you all. Serving as an intern my freshman year made me eager and ready to take on more responsibility. It allowed me to reflect on who I am and how I can meaningfully serve this TP community. It's been an immense honor to grow and learn with all of you as one of your community and culture chairs this year. From raising almost 22,000 Philippine pesos for folks back home in light of COVID-19, to showing up to our weekly Tagalog and Bisaya lessons, you all showed us what commitment to community and culture look like. During Filipinx American History Month, or PAM, Ant and I had the opportunity to know you lovely individuals on a deeper level, learning about colorism, navigating identity with Asia, discussing the importance of Filipinx representation with the Philharmonic, Bianca, and of course, Jedge, to learning languages with Christian and pre-colonial mythology. While we had all these amazing celebrities join us during a successful PAM, the true stars of the show were all of you. And that's exactly what I wish to impart with each general member and our incoming leadership cohorts, that you are loved and valued stars in the galaxy that is Troy Phi. Working with CC interns this year, some of whom are on this call, has been the most fulfilling experience in seeing them lean into more responsibility and want to take on a more active role. I only wish to continue supporting the holistic development of our next generation of leaders. But there's so much more to this position than meets the eye, so much behind the scenes action behind leadership board that requires initiative and commitment. Leadership is earned, and I believe that honest and sincere leadership is consistent and reliable. And for that, you can count on me. I've shown my love through action, acts of service, if you will, and that's the IVP I hope to be for you. I've grown to embrace my gentle nature as a leader. I've learned that being mild-mannered and soft-spoken doesn't negate your capacity or your strength. I only wish to continue the legacy of our past IVPs, Alex and Maya, their legacy of empathy, compassion, accompanied by the same commitment and capability. If you choose me to be your IVP, I will ensure that TP is a safe and collaborative space for all of you. As cliche as it sounds, we're all family, regardless of varying friend groups or where you may be in the world. Each voice is valued equally. As IVP, I wish to facilitate the open forum discussions we introduced this year and ensure they're held at each general meeting, and introduce a monthly event review because we want to continue learning from you. Your voices are the driving force of this club, and we want to hear from them. As TP shifts into an advocacy-related space, it's been amazing to see us engage with different issues. And with that, I propose to introduce a community engagement project into our leadership intern program. I want to continue building on the amazing conversations we've had this year and empower our leadership interns to be part of larger change. As CC, I've had close contact with partners at DESIPA, Historic Filipino Town Coalition, and KMB Pro People Youth, all of whom can provide hands-on experience in community engagement. And I want to integrate this into our culture project so our interns can reflect on how building community ties directly to our culture and our identity. This online year has been absolutely insane, to say the least. But every Thursday night, the love and community that transcends these tiny little Zoom boxes brings so much light into my life and to the lives of many others. My heart is here and is with you all. And even though we may have never had the opportunity to speak one-on-one, there is a deep level of family that binds us all. As your IVP, I will do everything I can to continuously foster this beautiful home we have built together. Para sa kultura, para sa pamilya, at para sa inyong lahat, for the culture, for the family, and for all of you, thank you so much from the bottom of my heart.
Thank you, Gabbie. Sorry for that, everybody. Thank you so much for your